What's going on, everybody? Big Cop Diesel coming at you, and I wanted to do a video today about a product that I just started using. I absolutely love it, and so I figured I'd spread the word. Plus, I told the sales rep over there that I would spread the word. Now, first things first, I'm not getting anything for this. They're not giving me anything. I don't get kickbacks. I'm not an ambassador. I'm just very simply a very happy customer. So my boss at my company told me to find some newer, better earpieces for our team, for our EP team. So first, let me show you the earpieces that we were using before, the earpiece we were using before. And you guys are probably using something very similar. I'll get that out for you. So this is the earpiece that we typically were using beforehand, and it's just a push to talk. I'll get it unraveled here. Wow, I should have did this before I started filming. But anyways, push to talk here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's got your tube that the sound travels through. You've got your push to talk button here. And these do the job, but they're honestly very poorly made. But this thing might be 20 bucks off Amazon. So again, it'll get the job done, but it has its limitations. And I don't know about you guys, but this thing right here, after a couple hours, this thing begins to hurt, okay? Our ears were not designed to have something that big shoved into them. So as you can imagine, you start to suffer ear fatigue after a while. And also with the sound traveling through that tube, that's not really the best setup, but again, you get what you pay for. Now, I'll take another second to mention that when I was with the emergency response team, I was able to get my hands on a bone mic. And what a bone mic is, just what it sounds like. It's a mic that uses bone conduction, so you don't have to have earbuds inside your ear. And then you combine that with a throat mic, which was just a mic that had the switch on the neck, an elastic band on the neck with the push to talk. That way you could whisper. And then with the bone mic, again, it's using the bones in the ear. It vibrates the bones in the ear so that you can still hear. Now, there's commercial bone mics out there now. If you guys have heard of Aftershocks, that's a commercial civilian version of the old school bone mics. All right, so enough about that. So I want to talk to you about a earpiece that we just started using on our teams, and we absolutely love them. And it's from a company called In-Ear. And I just got to look at my watch because my watch is connected to my phone here, so I can make sure that everything's in the frame. This company, I believe, is in Denmark, and they do a phenomenal job. So the earpiece itself comes in two pieces. So you have the wire set up, which is this. It's a single 3.5 millimeter connector, as opposed to the double connector that you see with the old school earpiece. More and more of the radios are going to this, but they do have adapters if you still need the double. If you look at the push to talk button on this one, the in-ear one, the really good one, you notice that the wires both come out of the same end of this. There's a clip on it, so you can clip it to your shirt, your suit, whatever, vest. This is the same thing, except notice the wire comes out of both ends. So it makes it a little bit tedious. So what you end up doing with this old school one is just wrapping the wire back on itself and tucking it away. Not a deal breaker, but it definitely makes it easier to use. So with the shorter wire, you just connect this to the radio, which is going to be on a belt clip or in a pocket. You run the mic up to where you can attach it through the flap on a polo shirt or a button down, or if you want it more off to the side, if you're wearing a suit jacket. But the magic is in the actual earpiece. So this is two pieces. This is the earpiece. And look at that wire, guys. Look at this wire. Look how thin that is. And then of course you have your loop, okay? So what this braided cable wire is actually made with Kevlar. The microphone, or I'm sorry, the speaker is actually here. Whereas in the old school, you're connected to the speaker and the sound comes through this clear tube. I'm no expert on radios, by the way, so if you're watching this and you know more about the tech part of it, feel free to chime in. I never profess to be a comms expert, I just use them. Now the earpiece that you see here is actually the noise canceling earpiece, so it looks very similar to that other one. It's got the, I don't know if you call those flanges or whatever. You would wear this one in a loud environment so that you could still hear. The other tip that comes on this is a very small, looks like a little fan actually. So there's a rubber tip that protects the earpiece, the speaker, and then there's a little flanges off the end that keep it in your ear. Guys, I just came off of a 6-day EP job, and I wore this earpiece comfortably for 12 or more hours a day on this last detail. No issues whatsoever. With the other one, after a while, you take it out, you got to start rubbing your ear. You may even switch sides because this side gets sore, so you flip to this side. I did not have any issues with this whatsoever. And I've used several different earpieces over the years. And the magic, again, is in the design of this. This is from Denmark. This company is from Denmark. So this is imported. So what I would tell you is that if you want to get one, don't think about it. Don't mess around. Just get it. Because if you procrastinate, you may be waiting a couple weeks before you get it. Now, the cost of these is about $140, so it's pricey. 140 versus, I don't know what this one is, 20. But it's like a lot of things in life, man. You get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. Now, it comes with a kit that you can change. There's wax filters. There's tiny wax filters behind the speaker. And so this little kit here contains these little tools that you use to change those out. Okay, I haven't messed with these yet, but it comes with that. It comes with a black cable clip, so if you need to clip the cable somewhere along the cable, you want to clip it somewhere, you have another clip that you can do that with. So it comes with another clip, the earwax filter tool, and again, it has the other earpiece. Now this earpiece is the one that actually came on it. Guys, I don't know if you can see this or not. This thing's really small. See how small that is? And I'm holding up my watch so I can make sure. Very small, lightweight. Again, very, very comfortable. So I actually had to switch because we were in loud environments on my last detail, so that's why that other one's still in there. So I highly recommend, guys, that you check them out. It's called In-Ear. Again, I get nothing for this. I'm just so happy with it that I wanted to spread the word. So go to their website, check them out. If you got any questions about it, I'll tell you what I know. Again, I'm not any kind of a technology wizard or anything like that, a comms guy. I just use them. But very happy. And if it's $140 or $150 with shipping and tax, I mean, the thing, this is Kevlar. This is not gonna break. You'll replace the wire before you replace the actual earpiece. So I have the short one, which I use when I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt because it's hot out, and you're gonna be wearing polo shirts when it's hot out. And then I do have the long cable here, which I haven't even opened yet. The long cable is obviously designed to go down your sleeve so that you can have comms. But yeah, so that's all I got on that. If you guys got any questions about it, feel free to reach out and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. But I do encourage you to go to their site and check them out. All right, everybody. Remember, keep your head on a swivel and stay safe out there.